Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Rose. Today's video we are going to be talking about everything eyelash extensions. If you are a lash tech esthetician or a future esthetician, go ahead and already subscribe to this channel. If you don't already know, I am a licensed esthetician. I am also a lash instructor. I've been in this field for over 5 years and I just love helping other entrepreneurs that are also in this field. So go ahead and subscribe and like this video and watch all of my other videos. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be focused on lash mapping, creating the perfect lashes for your clients. Not only this is a good way to make some money, it's also a good way for you to customize the lash sets pertaining to your client. For today, we're going to talk about some basic rule and just basic information that you should know as a beginner lash tech. There's going to be a lot of information in this video, so be sure to watch the whole thing. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or tips, go ahead and comment down below so we can help each other out. So when it comes to customizing a lash map for your clients, there's a lot of things that we have to think about, especially when the client is laying down right in front of us. The first thing is going to be protecting your client's lashes. So with that being said, we want to look at the weight that we are applying to your client's lashes so that it doesn't overpower your client's eyes and their natural lashes. One thing that's very important, especially with classic or hybrid set, is going to be diameters. Normally you hear 0.10s, 0.15s, 0.20 and 0.25s. That's basically the diameter or how much weight you are applying to your client's lashes. So when you come across clients who has brutal lashes and weak lashes, you have to make sure that you are not putting a lot of weight on that lash. So using a more lighter lash or a lower diameter is going to help you to protect your client's lashes. We never want to put like a 0.20 or 0.18 on a lash who is not fully grown or a baby lash. We always want to make sure that we put a safe weight on top of the client's lashes, especially when the client is looking for more of a natural set like classic or hybrid. You don't want to overpower the client's eyes. There are different diameters out there, just like there are different clients, so having a variety can really help you to customize your client's lashes and making sure that when they are walking out of your salon, they're not walking out with a set that is breaking off their natural lashes. A good way to know if you are using the right diameter or if the lashes are too heavy for your client is by asking them, where are they shedding? Are they casually shedding like throughout the day? And if they are shedding really fast in between like 1 week or 1.5, might need to lower the weight that you're applying on the natural lashes with something that's lighter. Oh my goodness guys, I do not have my mic on this camera. Check, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. The next thing that is important for us to know when it comes to lash mapping and customizing a lash set for our client, that is going to be lash curls. Someone who's been lashing or who has been in the lash game for a minute, the curls has blown up. Like there's so many curls out there. I remember when it was just C and D curl, and then DD curl came along, and CC curl, and now there's L, M, B, which is great because there's a lot of different styles and different eye shapes out there. So it's good to know and also have different lash curls depending on your clientele. We're only going to be talking about the most popular lash curls, which is C curls and D curls. Knowing which lash curl to use on a client is very important because depending on the client's eye shape, it may overpower and it might not even show up on your clients. You also want to use the right lash curl because if you use the right lash curl, you might have better retention. There's a bunch of reasons why lash curl is important. To keep it on a beginner level, you want to have as much of the lash connected to the natural lash. So as an example, if you come across a client that has lashes that are going downward, it might not be a good idea to use a D-curl lash because that D-curl lash will curl upwards and you won't have as much space touching the natural lashes. I'm gonna put a picture up here so you guys can understand me better, but that is a good thing to look out for when you have those clients who has bad retention or who tends to shed a lot and a lot quicker. You may not be using the right lash curl for them, so try using a different lash curl. Having a variety of lash curl will also help you to customize lash sets, because if you come across a client who has droopy eyes or downturn almond eyes, you want to make sure that you are using curls that are lifting up those lashes. So if you come across a client who does have droopy eyes, having D curls instead of C curls can really help them to see how lashes will benefit them, because it will open up their eyes a little bit more. If you guys want me to make a series talking about the different eye shapes, the different curls that you can use depending on the eye shapes, go ahead and comment down below, because I think that would be a nice little series. Now we're gonna get into the third and the last tip, which is the most important one, and it will tie everything up together. But if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, especially if you are learning something, and like this video. The last thing is going to be lash mapping, and a little trick that I learned from Amazing Lash Studio that I have been using since lashing that has really helped me. A client is having trouble choosing the right shape for them. This has changed the game for me, and I have seen this on social media, but not enough, and I really want you guys to know these tips and tricks so that you guys can use them with your client. There's different lash maps out there, and I'm gonna talk about the three main ones. These three lash maps are the basic lash maps. It's gonna help you when you come across those first time lash clients. The three lash maps are cat eye, open eye, and squirrel. Now squirrel is not a popular one, but back in the day squirrel was basically a wispy set, which you could use with cat eye or open eye, but wispy set is also a lash map within its own. When you are using those lash maps, it's very easy, so don't worry about it. Usually you're gonna use 3 to 4 different lengths depending on the type of look your clients are looking for. And choosing a lash map for a client, I learned by using an imaginary line across the client's lashes and focusing on the outer corner. So basically, I'm gonna try to draw it up here. Let's say I have a client, I'm gonna go ahead and draw an imaginary line. If the client's outer corner ends below that lash line, I'm gonna use shorter lengths, because I don't want to add a lot of weight on that outer corner. Because if I do add more weight on that outer corner, the eyes are gonna look even more droopy than they are. If the line is directly across it and it is going under the line, then usually the client has like a droopier eye or a downturn. Is it downturn? So an ideal lash map for this client is going to be the open eye or the doll eye, which means I get to add more of the longer length towards the center and away from that outer corner. This is gonna just even out the eyes a little bit more and also lift up the outer corner so it doesn't look like there's too much weight on there. Now we're gonna use that same imaginary line for a different kind of eyes. The outer corner kind of meets the line. And with eyes like that, I recommend a nice wispy set, just because a lot of people with those eye shapes tend to have different lengths of natural lashes, and depending on the health of their natural lashes, you can do a very full or a very natural set. And lastly, if the outer corner goes above the line, then you want to kind of add a little bit more weight on the outer corner, just so that it can give the eyes kind of like a really nice shape. Whew, I feel like I was talking for like an hour, y'all. I hope that you guys learned something, and I really hope that I can help you to create those lash sets for your clients. Ultimately, I feel like we want to make our clients' beauty routine a little bit easier and kind of make them feel fabulous, like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I think having a conversation with your clients and trying to figure out what do they want to look like on a regular, that is a good way to keep your clients and to keep them loyal, is by creating and customizing a lash set made specifically for them. Send this video to a beginner lash tech and comment down below any questions that you may have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you when the sun rises. Bye, y'all.